So it's the end of June. I've been a little busy on the weekends. I've been camping and traveling. I've been on a windmill, been to a Bavarian food hall, and stepped my feet in one of the Great Lakes. And then I've been camping, been to the beach, been to the mountains. So lots of things going on this month, and so my yard has been neglected a little bit, but I have a few videos I took and just haven't gotten around to create a update video. So here's the end of the month, end of June update. Radishes are basically, there's nothing on the bottoms of them, just nice red stalks that are not radishes. That was very interesting. Raspberries, we got like a handful, 2 handfuls maybe, and that's about it. They did not produce very well this year, and looks like we're having some issues, major issues with that weed vine. My daughter picked the last remaining blueberry off, so we were able to get 1 blueberry off. The birds got the rest, including the ones from the front yard. So that was nice of them not to leave us many at all. Rhubarb is not looking good at all. I think it prefers more sun, and I'm not getting just not getting enough sun on this side of the bed. There were a couple more strawberries. My daughter picked those off too. She got the blueberry, but there's some little flowers, so I might have some more strawberries. I need to get in here and get some more weeds out, because looks like the pine straw, the regular straw, not pine straw, grows grass really well. This is supposed to be zucchini. I've had tons of, a bunch of flowers on here. No zucchini on either one of these plants, and this one's turning a little bit yellow, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. The watermelon's dead. Looks like. You would think watermelon would be able to handle the heat and all the nonsense that comes with it. This cucumber, I got the 1 cucumber off of it, and it's dying off now. This tomato plant isn't doing the best, but we'll just hope that'll keep growing. And I think that's not going to turn green, so I probably should get rid of that. Again, even the citrus plants are not liking this weather at all. And I had a whole bunch of flowers on here, and none of it's turning into little fruits. So that's very annoying. And I'm wondering if something is eating the plant. I gotta dig in here, this potato, see if that potato created anything. At least I got a little bit of tomato going on. I'll splice in the other 2 updates to go along with this. But I was pulling out these because I was like, oh, there's nothing on them, and then I saw a potato plant in there. So I had the kids dig into these bags, and so we had enough potatoes for a nice meal and some leftovers. So that was good. That was a nice surprise. I didn't think I was going to get any potatoes, because I did pull one out and there was like nothing on it. It's like, all right. They created a bunch of green plants, but no potatoes. But did get some in there. Not as much as like poundage wise is what I put in there. I mean, the potatoes I put in there, some of them are close to rotten, and a bunch of eyes on them, so I wasn't going to eat them. And so it was good to get something out of it, but not as much as I expected. I'm hoping the pepper plants, I see like some flowers and stuff like that, and so I'm hoping that since I planted so many pepper plants and they seem to be enjoying this weather, that I'll have a lot of peppers. Still to be seen. We'll see. Tomato plants. The only problem with this is I neglected, as I was showing in the other video, I neglected to make it wrap around, and because of that, the weight of the tomato plants, they're bending over, so that's not good. I really like the idea that people have where they have a greenhouse and they can put strings down and the tomatoes wrap around those. That would be great. Don't have a greenhouse for that though. That little tiny thing, that would it wouldn't work in there. Because there's not enough ventilation to cool that off. Those ones in the sun are obviously doing better than my shade ones, but this one right here does have some flowers on it, but something also is eating these things up over here. So some bugs are enjoying that. So good reason to plant a ton, so you have some without bug holes on it and some with bug holes on it. My little onion experiment, we'll see what happened. Like I said, split it up, replanted. We'll see if we'll get some onions out of it. But with that, so I put a whole onion in. 6 months later, I get a bunch of bulbs. You take those bulbs, replant them, and hopefully get some onions. It's not a not a fun way to plant it. I understand why people buy onion seeds bulbs to plant things. I saw there's a little cucumber over here on this plant, so I'm not sure what's up with these two cucumber plants. Is that they're just all bunched together. I don't know, it's because I didn't provide them something to crawl on, to vine up on, or I don't know. They're just like little bunches, bush cucumbers. Maybe I don't know. That's weird. So don't exactly like that variety because they just stick together, and then I prefer the ones that would crawl on something. As in the last update, grapes did not like this weather. But we're getting so much rain. You would think the grapes would like all this rain. Of course, some birds or something's coming in here to eat it. All this brown on this. So I guess that's kind of maybe too much rain is the problem. Loganberry plants over here. So it looks like I'm back down to one plant. I had these. I thought I had created two more plants based off of trying to dig it in the dirt, put it in the dirt, and have it grow. But now I'm just down to one plant, and it looks like I need to get some dirt piled up on here because the roots are showing, so that's not good. So the front yard, except for the grass that's growing where I took up all the mucky grass, now I got regular grass, but the elephant ears that I got from my sister they are all growing and mostly handling the heat. So that's good. I just need to come in here and I guess put down some more fabric to reduce the weeds and get some mulch in here. Like I said, this is like the first weekend I've been home, almost all of June and before June, and it is hot again. We were up to 107 this week. It's been crazy hot and crazy humid, and the plants don't like it. But at least these raspberry bushes look nice and healthy without weeds all on them. And this blueberry bush looks really nice. Unfortunately, I didn't get any blueberries from it because, you know, birds. Anyways, that's the update for June. Thanks for joining.